Here it is, the iPhone 16 Pro Max in Desert Titanium. Let me show you some of the best new features on it. Before we get into this, if you want to keep up to date with all the latest Apple news, consider smashing that subscribe button. I also want to point out, this video is sponsored by ESR. More on them in a minute. So the new iPhone 16 Pro Max comes in 4 colors. Here I have the bronze tinted Desert Titanium. It's a great new color. It's a little bronze, a little gold, a little brown, depending on the light. Like when I was in the Apple store earlier, it kind of just looked like all the others. But in the warm light of my home or down here in the studio, I feel like it pops, like that color comes out a little bit more. The natural basically looked like the same, and the white and black were way more towards the extremes. In case you wanted to see it, here's the white version. I'm in love with it. I really like the white. I think this is the personal one I'm going to go with this year, is the white of the new titanium finishes. The sides on all of these also have a matte finish compared to a brushed finish like last year. The last models you could basically see like the lines down the side, where the new ones are more uniformly smooth and they're not glossy. The new screen is bigger, but you don't notice it too much unless you have them side by side. The bezels are smaller, and it's funny how the new one instantly makes the old one feel chunky. Don't make that an upgrade reason, folks, just an observation here. You know the first thing you had to try was the new camera control button. I'll tell you right now, this is a game changer. I love it. It's so fast to launch the camera, no matter where you are on your phone. It can be locked, boom, into the camera. Reading AppleInsider, boom, camera. Not only that, but there's a slew of excellent camera apps that have added support for it. For me, I've got Halide, Moment, ProCam to choose from alongside the default app. You could do this with the action button before, but this has better placement, and I can keep the action button to run my shortcuts. While in the camera, you can double tap it to change settings like zoom or exposure, then press it all the way down to shoot. I'll have more on the camera control button in a whole dedicated video. Sorry, real quick, I need to pause because my iPhone battery is really low. Fortunately, I have a new set of chargers from this video's sponsor, ESR. They just launched their new line of Qi 2 chargers. Lately, I've been carrying around the ESR Qi 2 5000 mAh battery pack. It's super slim at only 15.5 millimeters, yet it stays cool thanks to its internal sensors that read the temperature and use AI algorithms to keep the battery pack below 99.14 degrees Fahrenheit, so it won't overheat. Heat and speed are a constant battle for these tiny portable chargers. An iPhone 15 Pro will be 84% charged in only 2 hours and 25 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty fast. Plus, the built-in kickstand makes it super convenient to watch content in both portrait and landscape orientations. If you need a stationary charger, I'm really excited about the new ESR 3-in-1 with 15-watt Qi 2 and Cryo Boost and a fast charge Apple Watch puck. It's using a new generation of Cryo Boost that's more efficient and quieter than before to keep your phone cool and to increase charging speeds. And it's affordable, nearly the same speeds as Magsafe, but for less cash. That same tech is built into its new car charger too. Again, 15-watt magnetic Qi 2 with active cooling Cryo Boost. That's extra critical in the car where GPS functionality, the heating vents, or the sun can all cause your phone to heat up. Grab any of these and more of ESR's gear at the link in the description. On the inside, we have the new A18 Pro chip, which seemingly flies. We're talking almost a 1,000 score jump on the single core Geekbench test alone, going from the 2500s to the 3300s. It still has a 6-core CPU, but that multi-core score jumped from 6500 to 8000. There was also a big upgrade on the cumulative quantize score on Geekbench AI, increasing from 32K to 44K. That means we should see better Apple Intelligence performance on these new phones going into the future. So, as I've been using this phone today, I've been pushing it pretty hard. Lots of benchmarks, testing it out, downloading kind of everything. There's stress tests that I'm not even going to show you in this video. I've also been running these same tests on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And let me tell you, wow. The new one runs so much cooler, like substantially cooler. My 15 Pro Max was like almost burning me, but the new one just felt warm. I know this is something people have been asking for, and I think it will mean better performance, higher in-game frame rates, and faster charging, like the new 25-watt MagSafe I'm excited about. In the box, Apple includes a braided USB-C cable and your usual getting started guides. The box is smaller and Apple doesn't include stickers anymore. I'm personally kind of bummed about this. I know they're plastic, but it's kind of the end of an era here. Okay, jumping back into the camera, two more awesome things that I want to try out here. First one is the new Spatial audio feature. It records audio in 3D space, then gives you the ability to mix that audio in post, choosing between a few different presets. Here, I'll show you a few alternates of the same audio going on. Hey everybody, welcome to AppleInsider. Let's go ahead and test that audio. Let's try it again. Hey everybody, welcome to AppleInsider. Let's go ahead and test that audio. Let's try it again. Hey everybody, welcome to AppleInsider. Let's go ahead and test that audio. I love this, though I wish you didn't have to record it in cinematic mode to get the benefits. The other new feature I'm going to need a little time to play around with is these new next-gen photographic styles. There are now a bunch more styles to choose from, and when you select them, you can adjust the color, the tone, and overall strength with this really neat like two-dimensional pad down here. Up and down is the tone, while left and right is the color. Then palette overall is at the bottom. I like this, but it feels almost overwhelming right out of the box. There are a lot of new camera tricks to try, like 4K 120, and I'll be doing that for some more in-depth videos down the line. I'm very interested as well how much better the new battery life is going to be. Give me some time, I'm going to be testing all this out, and I will bring you a full, in-depth, long-term review soon enough. If you want to see more, be sure you're subscribed to the channel with those notifications turned on. Otherwise, thank you again to ESR for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in the next one.